Hello everyone, I'm Neha from ixamBee. I welcome you all to today's session. Friends, हमारे चैनल ixamBee को आप सब्सक्राइब करें और बेल आइकन पे प्रेस करें so that आप अपडेटेड रहे with respect to the upcoming government exams. And if you have any doubt, any queries with respect to the upcoming government exams or the online courses which we provide or anything else, you can contact ixamBee on the email ID or you can call us on the number which is displayed on the screen. आप हमारी वेबसाइट को भी विजिट कर सकते हैं जहाँ पे कि आपको पूरी इंफॉर्मेशन मिल जाएगी with respect to the courses which we provide and all other updates. IBPS Law Officer exam के लिए एक important topic है IBC, that is Insolvency and Bankruptcy Code of India 2016. So in this video we will be taking ahead with this topic of IBC and we will be looking. Friends, I'd like to inform you that we at ixamBee, we are providing an exclusive online course for the IBPS SO Law Officer exam preparation, and this exclusive course provides you regular guidance. There are exclusive mock tests which are being provided. There are personalized study plans. Then there is regular performance monitoring by the faculties, and lastly you can have a one-on-one session with the faculty if needed. Apart from these features which we provide in the exclusive course, we also provide video lessons. We provide the study notes which are exam oriented. Practice tests are there which involves mock tests, chapter tests, CCQs, etc. so that you have a lot of practice tests to get a hand for your exam. We have live sessions. So these live sessions are basically doubt clarifying sessions wherein you can come up with your doubts and clarify them with the expert faculties which we have, and also provide interview guidance under our expert interview panel. So friends, do get yourself enrolled for this online course as the new batch is commencing from 8th of November 2021. And for getting yourself enrolled, you can either call on this number or you can visit our. Don't forget that the new batch is going to start from 8th of November for the IBPS SO Law Officer exam preparation. Now moving ahead to our topic IBC, we have lot many questions in our mind like what IBC is, क्या है ये Insolvency and Bankruptcy Code, इसे हम कोड क्यों कहते हैं और एक्ट क्यों नहीं कहते हैं. That this is actually one of the very basic and important questions कि why is it called a code and not an act. इसकी objective क्या है? As we know that there is an objective of or purpose behind the coming into effect of any legislation, any act, any code. Then why is the code needed? इसकी जरूरत क्या है? That is important. ये किन लोगों पे applicable है? On whom is this code actually applicable? And what is insolvency? Very important questions apart from these. Looking on to each of these, we will be seeing that IBC, what IBC is. So IBC जो है, that is actually a one-stop solution that provides solution for resolving the insolvency of the companies, individuals, LLPs, etc. So basically IBC was actually introduced in 2016 for the very purpose of resolving the claims that involved in insolvent companies or the LLPs, individuals, etc. It is a one-stop solution if we say. So it is referred to as one-stop solution because it provides or it resolves the insolvency process, which was earlier very long process, cumbersome process. But due to the coming into effect of this code, the entire insolvency process that has been made a time-bound process to resolve the insolvency. It has actually also done away with a lot of overlapping provisions in various other laws. So this IBC, you can say it's an umbrella under which the insolvency provision, process, or all the laws with respect to insolvency that has been brought under this umbrella. Now, why is it called a code and not an act? Code is actually a collection of already passed acts. So जो भी acts पास हो चुके हैं वो सबको जब हम कलेक्ट करके एक जगह लाते हैं, एक लॉ उससे बनाते हैं, then we refer to it as a code. So a collection of already passed acts, that is referred to as a code. On the other hand, act, if we talk about act, it is independent because it is talking about only a particular specific topic with which that particular act is actually related. The very objective behind this code was for consolidating and amending all the existing laws with respect to insolvency, the entire existing framework for insolvency and bankruptcy, and creating a single law. As I told you, or the different acts, the provisions in them, they were consolidated, amended, and brought under this umbrella, which is referred to as a one-stop solution, a code, a single law. Then the code is actually needed. Why is it needed? So it is actually needed for dealing with the insolvency and bankruptcy process, as there was no single law prior to the coming into effect of this insolvency and bankruptcy code. So this code actually, it repealed and amended various acts and laws, like it amended almost 11 legislations, then few acts they were repealed. So the Bankruptcy Law Reform Committee, which was under the chairmanship of Mr. T.K. Vishwanathan, that actually led to the Insolvency and Bankruptcy Bill of 2016 under his chairmanship. And as I told you that this code actually is a culmination or collection of the already existing laws with respect to insolvency and bankruptcy needed because earlier we can see that there were multiple of laws which were dealing with the insolvency and bankruptcy, like the Presidency Towns Insolvency Act, then the Sick Industrial Companies Act, then the Companies Act, then recovery of debts due to banks and financial institutions. So there were multiple laws which were dealing with insolvency and bankruptcy, and apart from this there were multiple authorities also which were dealing with the entire process of insolvency and bankruptcy, like the High Court, the Company Law Board, DRT, etc. So now these multiple laws, multiple authorities, they have been done away with to a large extent, and this IBC is now, you can say, a single one-stop destination for the insolvency and bankruptcy process. Code actually deals with the insolvency resolution process of the individuals, the LLPs, partnerships and the companies. So basically this code is applicable किन लोगों पे अप्लाई करता है, तो वो individuals पे, limited liability partnerships पे, companies पे, etc. Now the important question again comes is like, what is insolvency? So we'll be looking ahead to that also, but before that we will see that insolvency with respect to the individuals, that is actually referred to as bankruptcy, and when we talk about insolvency of the corporates, it is referred to as the liquidation. Now we'll be seeing that what does this insolvency, bankruptcy, liquidation etc. means. So basically insolvency जो है एक state होता है जहाँ पर की inability होती है पे करने की debts को, and where the assets they are actually lesser than the liabilities, and thus the corporates or the individuals they face financial difficulties. Looking onto the bankruptcy, we can see that bankruptcy is actually a procedure, a legal procedure where the court actually passes an order that is with respect to the insolvency of the individuals or the entities, and as a result of which it passes an order for its resolution. And lastly, if we look at the liquidation, so liquidation actually it refers to the process of winding up of the companies, of the corporations, etc. So now if we look at the framework of this insolvency and bankruptcy code, then we can see that the insolvency and bankruptcy code, it has certain regulators and adjudicators. If we look at the regulators, then the Insolvency and Bankruptcy Board of India, that is IBPI, that is the regulator and the supervisory body which is actually responsible for the overall governance and administration of the IBC code. And when we talk about the adjudicator, then the National Company Law Tribunal, that is NCLT, that is referred to as the adjudicator with respect to the corporate entities like the companies, LLPs, etc., and is aggrieved by the decision of this NCLT, then they can approach the NCLAT, which is the appellate authority. If anyone is aggrieved with the decision of the NCLAT, then they can approach the Supreme Court. They can make an appeal to the Supreme Court. On the other hand, we have debt recovery tribunals, that is DRTs. They are actually the adjudicators with respect to the insolvency of the non-corporates like the individuals. If anyone is aggrieved with the decision of the DRT, they can approach the DRAT, that is Debt Recovery Appellate Tribunal, and from there an appeal can be made to the Supreme Court. So this was the overall idea with respect to what the IBC is. Hope the topic is clear to you. Friends, there is an important information, as I already mentioned in the beginning of the video, that at ixamBee, we are going to commence a new batch that is starting from 8th of November 2021. And in this live session, we have scheduled topic-wise, subject-wise, or act-wise, you can say, and allocated lectures, a specific number of lectures to each of these acts as per the requirements. So you can join the course and you can avail this opportunity of preparing under the able guidance of the expert faculties. So this is the schedule with respect to the classes which we will be conducting in November. Then we have sessions, live classes in the month of December. Again, in this month, we have allocated certain subjects acts and we have dedicated certain number of lectures to it. And lastly, we have our classes. So basically, we have planned to complete the entire subject with respect to the mains examination of the IBPS SO in the mid of January. So this is the schedule. We at ixamBee, we are having an expert legal faculty. Friends, we at ixamBee, we are having expert legal faculties who are there to help you, guide you at every stage of your preparation. So please do avail this opportunity and get yourself enrolled for the new batch which is going to start from 8th of November. Thank you everyone. Hope the topic was clear. If you want us to take up any specific topic or subject, you can mention that in the comment box of this video. Friends, do not forget to subscribe to our channel and to press on the bell icon, because we at ixamBee, we believe to make your government exam preparations easy. Thank you.